Hi, I'm Johnny. I'm a global artist ambassador for FENIX360, and I'm joined today by the model and dancer, STEVEN Stoyanov. Hello, STEVEN. How are you?
Hello, John. How are you?
I'm fine. Thank you, sir. Great to see you, man. Thanks for being with me. Hey,
Thanks so
listen.
much. Thanks so much for having me here.
Oh, yeah. Glad to have you and looking forward to sharing some of your content. I'm wondering whether or not we can, STEVEN. Okay, if we tune into some of your modeling and dance work now?
Sure, no problem. I'd love to.
Sounds great. Okay, everyone, let's tune in now to STEVEN Stoyanov and his modeling dance work. STEVEN, really cool, man. You know what I mean? Great to see you at work and looking forward to learning about you. Can you tell me where are you from, STEVEN? And I'd love to hear some of the highlights of your journey in being a model and dancer and an artist.
Sure, no problem. I'd love to tell about my career. I'm from, well, which is my name. People think I'm Russian, but I'm from Bulgaria. If you know exactly where that country is from. Yeah, I was born in Bulgaria and I moved to Canada when I was very, 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 very young, when I was like about 3 years old. So I've lived in Canada basically my whole life.
Wow.
And right now, at the moment, surprise, I'm not in Canada. I'm actually in France at the moment and doing my studies because I have an aunt who lives here. So it'd be way easier for me to do my tuition fees because they're less expensive. So I decided to pack my bags and go to France. So I've been traveling also ever since.
Oh, that is great, man. I bet you're enjoying France. I mean, it's such a beautiful country and it's so diverse.
I am.
Oh, cool.
I'm not going to be here for that long, but I'm enjoying it.
Super. And you're actually doing studies there? You're involved in university exchange program? Or?
Exactly. I'm in university. I'm a dental technician student.
Oh, wow.
I'm on my second year. So yeah, so it's kind of hard like balancing social media, like modeling, dancing. It's pretty complicated, but I tie them together.
Well, it's good that you've got multiple disciplines, you know what I mean? And a lot of times when we're that busy, we're juggling a lot of things, we're actually more productive and actually we get more done and actually perform better. I think even at greater health. So that's really super, STEVEN. So I hope that all your enterprises go very well, your studies, your art, your modeling and dancing, that you get gigs. So is it social media that really is the driver behind, your work, do you think?
It is. It all started from social media. I think a lot of people can relate when they say like, if they're like singers or like actors or whatever you're doing in the entertainment industry, it all starts off social media where you have like the biggest audience. For me, it started when I was mostly in high school, where I actually never, it was actually pretty easy. I started off with a couple videos just for fun. I never wanted anything serious on social media, I heard about this app named TikTok. Like, okay, well, why don't I try TikTok? It'll be fun. And then I posted a couple videos. Nothing really happened at the beginning, but then I kept on posting like comedy stuff or like dancing videos because I love dancing. And I just started gaining views. And all of a sudden, throughout high school, I actually never went to the cafeteria. I actually went outside so I could like film videos and stuff like that. And my friends kept asking me like, STEVEN, why aren't you in the cafeteria with us? Why do you keep disappearing throughout the day? So I didn't want anybody to know what I was doing because I didn't want to be that popular kid in like high school, like, that influencer kid, when you pass through the hallways.
Right.
So that's where it really started. And from there, I just, started a few stuff in Canada. And then I came here, which mostly here, it's mostly more complicated to be like a dancer and like model and stuff like that because there's not that much gigs and stuff to do. Yeah. But I do find a few things, sometimes even in London. So it's like not that very far from here. So yeah, and that's how I started.
STEVEN, that's cool, man. Now, how about this? Do you use an agency or anything like that to get you modeling or dancing gigs?
I do use one agency called Star Now, which they're an amazing agency. I've been using them for 2 years now. They're amazing. Sometimes they send me emails of like modeling stuff, like dancing videos, or even on social media if I have to like do like a sponsored post or stuff like that. They've been absolutely amazing. But mostly sometimes I do find stuff on my own. So yeah.
Well, it looks to me like you've been pretty astute at being able to navigate through social media to generate interest and audience, and also through your agency work. And so let me ask this question now. as you were coming up and considering being a performer yourself, you know what I mean? Were there other artists that you were inspired by?
Yes. Well, actually, it might sound pretty funny, but I used to watch America's Next Top Model when I was younger, right? That's where like the modeling aspect started going, like I wanted to be a model, blah, blah, blah. And I actually found a really good friend now that I could call a friend. Her name is India Gantz, and she was actually one of the winner of like the season 23 of America's Next Top Model. Wow. So yeah, she's one who kind of like one of my favorite people in the modeling industry. So yeah, I can actually even call a friend. So it's amazing.
That's super. Now listen, what do you got going on now, Steven? Anything's coming up? I mean, you got studying, you're juggling a lot of things, but is there something related to art that's coming up soon?
Yeah, it's actually pretty interesting. I'm trying like this new path. So apart from like the acting stuff that I want to portray in the future, mostly making a couple videos, dancing videos, and I have 2 modeling gigs. One is here in Paris, and then other one's in London. That's all the way up into the summertime because I'm not really available right now. Of course, college and studies and everything, so I have to be present. And yeah, but we do have future stuff coming up.
Oh, that is
so all my followers and fans.
Cool, Steven. All right. Well, then what we'll do is we're just going to stay tuned for the updates that you provide to us on your social media links. And I appreciate you being with me, Steven. You know, good luck out there in France and with school. And
thank you very much.
All the hats you wear. I hope it goes very well.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Steve. Take care.